Hello comrades, the West Iron Soviet here, and today we'll be playing a little bit of World of Warships. And I wanted to show off this. This is the... I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce it. This is the new Soviet Tier 5 premium cruiser. This is what it's paired up with. It's paired up with the Murmansk, one of the other Soviet Tier 5 cruisers, and this is the other Soviet Tier 5 destroyer, the Kirov. Kirov is really good. The Murmansk is really good. I'd say it's in between them. It has so many guns. Its guns are good. They're like the Murmansk, but I feel it hits like the Kirov. I don't know. Let's take her out. I've played her a couple games in her. I died in one game, but I did 70,000 damage. And then the other game, I did about 35,000 damage, and I survived, barely. But here we are. It's a Tier 7 match, and we're in a Tier 5 cruiser. So, let's show her off. Just gonna turn that down a wee bit. That way it doesn't nuke my eardrums. The bass is off? Yes, the bass is off. Okay. That Nagato, though, we don't want to go up against her. Right now, I feel like she is top on the avoid list. Just gonna... There. I gotta be able to hear. Alright. Here we are. As you can see, she has a lot of 130mm guns. Those two are her secondaries. They're 100mm, and she has one on her bow. So if you're like me and you're wondering when you're looking at this ship, is that gun on the bow usable? Because if all those guns were usable as main battery guns, the ship would have even more firepower. Look at that anti-aircraft gun. I think that's 430 cals. Yeah, that's 430 cals. Has one on that side. And then those look like 37mm anti-aircraft guns. She has a decent anti-aircraft rating for Tier 5. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. And she has the sonar thing, so if you're going up against... Oh, and she can fire her guns at 13.5 kilometers out, and she can be detected from 13.3 kilometers. So you can fire without being seen, figuratively. But the question is do you have the balls? This Murmansk, though, it's gonna get what's coming to him. Hit. There we go. Shit. And we wouldn't want him to take that torpedo. We want to be the one to hurt him. That is a battleship. That is a battleship. Ooh, that was a sit. She is lightly armored. But, yeah, we gotta pull back at this point. But she plays like the Murmansk. And if you've never played the Murmansk, she plays like the Omaha, because the Murmansk is an Omaha class cruiser. Which means just keep the guns firing and do the hippie hippie shake. Alright, load HE. Because like that, we're already lost half our health from what looks like one really heavy. I think that was the Nagato hit us. But if that was the Nagato that hit us, we're lucky to still be floating. Because the Nagato's 16-inch guns, you'll fucking feel it. Alright. She does have torpedoes, but they're Soviet torpedoes, so you gotta get within 3.7 kilometers. But they do 65 knots, and they do around 13,000 damage. I'm not getting any closer. I will hide behind the battleship. I lost half my health. Alright. We got two options. We can A, be ballsy and try to get stuck in and get closer. Her guns do reload quickly. That is her strong suit, is she can keep her guns firing easily. If you can keep them firing, you can rake up the damage. She is like the St. Louis. Alright, so we gotta pull off because we're in a position, a really bad position. But not in a terrible position to try to set that battleship on fire. Her high explosive does arc like high explosive tends to do. Bear that in mind. We're sailing towards the map border. Alright, we gotta start turning because we're sailing towards the map border. Alright. But the good news is that's New Mexico. Play her like the St. Louis. I'm gonna feel that. And I wasn't the one that set them on fire. What's flying overhead? Oh, dive bombers and torp bombers. Just gonna hit that so the moment they drop them, I see them. It's a big thing with dealing with torpedo bombers is you need to see them the moment they drop. If they pay attention to you. Ow. We're letting a New Mexico bully us. I should just be able to run and he not get me. Ah shit, I'm gonna have to turn here in a minute. I don't know. I won't know what modules he has, but typically I think if he's sailing the New Mexico, he would be smart and have it. But I know the New Mexico. You want to be close with the New Mexico. And dead. Alright, let's compare it to another Soviet cruiser. It's also that I'm bad with playing Soviet cruisers because I feel like I get nuked out of the water like that. so easily. But we're going to take out the Kirov and compare it to that, because the Murmansk, technically it's an American cruiser, just lend to the Soviet. This is all technical though. Oh, and we got the Kirov in a tier 6 match. I like this ship. I'm bad with it because I make stupid decisions. By stupid decisions, I mean I go all ahead full and I rush in and I forget I'm not in a battleship. And I try to do very battleshipy things with no support. Because the Kirov is fast. She is fast. So I'm going to go down to C since she's that fast. And I think I'm going to run into cruisers, so we're going to load the armor piercing of these 180mm guns, I think they are. I like this ship. If I like the ship, I fly the closed beta tester flag on it. But just because I like the ship doesn't mean I'm good in it. Because I am very battleship heavy. And lately it's been, I don't know why, I've been grinding my American battleships more, mainly because I love playing the Texas and the Arizona. I love playing that ship. Like, the ship I want them to add next is another American battleship, the U.S. Alabama. I want them to add the U.S. Alabama to the game because I stayed on the U.S. Alabama. I've been on the U.S. Alabama. It's a very beautiful ship. I've been there and I want to. I don't know what it is, but it possesses me. I really want to play it in World of Warships. She's a North Dakota class battleship. Alright. We've been detected. So be warned, battleships are probably aiming. Alright, see if we hit with those. She can keep up the high explosive spam, but she can't fire them. Ooh, and we got 2 citadels out of that. She is for dealing with cruisers. Cruisers will feel her wrath. You gotta make them feel the wrath of the Soviet Baltic Fleet. Everybody is like, I want German battleships, and me, I'm like, I want the Royal Navy. I want the Royal Navy. I could give 2 shits less if you add German battleships. But I want the Bismarck. I want the Bismarck. The Tirpitz is okay, but the Tirpitz is not the Bismarck. The Bismarck. If you're wondering why we activated that because paranoia. I'm not running into a torpedo trying to go over here and ninja cap this base. Because they're all focused on firing in the middle, they don't notice the Kirov sailing up. But the Kirov is for dealing with cruisers. She is not all about the high explosive spam. She's like the Indianapolis. If you never played the Indianapolis, she's an acquired taste, to say the least. I'm trying to learn the Indianapolis. But when I see a battleship and I'm in a cruiser, I'm tempted to engage it, which in the Indianapolis I would highly not recommend it, because stuff like that'll happen. Alright, we're gonna peel off. I wish... Rudder shift time is something to be desired in this ship. But then again, I think I got her stock right now. I haven't played her much. That is a low health German cruiser that is dead. Is dead, Jim. The sure gun battery does not want to reload. Oh, that's why it's 14 seconds. They're higher caliber. They're really good for dealing with cruisers, but they take a little while to reload. This way I can get all my guns firing still, but I'm not sailing broadside on like a dumbass. Alright. We're trying to hit this Cleveland. Alright, we hit the Cleveland. Damn. Her rudder shift time is the shit. Alright, let's see if we get her. Because if we get her, I'm going to rush that Congo. It's only spalling damage. Yeah, Cleveland go down? That Cleveland went down. Alright. Switch to high explosive, and we're gonna go get her. Where is my allies? Ah, shit. Alright. Alright, that is a Congo. That's the good news. It's not a Fuso. Bad news is, it's still a Congo. And we are the closest thing to be shot at. The New Mexico is not being smart, though. I always try to get the New Mexico with my torpedoes. That is a destroyer, however. The game has just changed, my friends. Oh, and it's American destroyer. This is where shit gets real. Now, the problem is that Congo, we are presenting a flat target for her 14-inch guns. And the only way this could be worse is that New Mexico is paying attention too. And we want to fix that immediately. Alright, so everything is currently trying to punch our ticket, but we're in the Kirov. Good news, Kirov can do 38 knots. She is a quick ship. That's what's going to try to keep us alive. While that Congo tries to punch our ticket. Good news is we set her on fire again. We're gonna shift our rudder real quick. Shift it back. Let that Allied battleship get between us and them. Gonna shoot at that New Mexico real quick. This is what I'm talking about. Her guns reload too slowly for her to be really extremely effective at this. So what you really want to do is you want to keep her firing at cruisers, and if you can fire at battleships, just don't engage them by yourself. Don't engage them alone. You want to have support. This is not very friendly when you're fighting a battleship by yourself as a cruiser, because you can only get about 2 salvos off before they can fire back. And you're not guaranteed your shots are going to hit. No, we don't want to get closer to that New Mexico, because all he has to do is effectively just hit us once and he can nuke us out of the water. Well, we're getting stuck in because we stupid. Alright, let's see if we can send him to the bottom before he sends us to the bottom. Come on. Damn it. Someone took our kill. But see, that's comparing her to the Kirov. Now let's see if I can show you guys a better with her. Well, we won that one. How do we do? Shitty. Because I know I can show her being better than that. That'll be off. Because I had fun playing it, and it's another tier 7 match, except they got a Colorado, which makes that a little bit better. And this one, you do want to engage battleships if you can, because it's like the St. Louis, high explosive spam for days. But just try not to do it alone, because you are a lightly armored scout cruiser. I mean, this ship, all it did was escort cargo ships. Boot to the head. To who? I didn't do nothing. She is quick though. It's a benefit. Alright, we want to get the guns pointed there. And we want to get her going. We got a Nagato, a Warspite, and a Congo. Well, I'm hoping the person playing the Warspite knows what he's doing. This Warspite's not necessarily a really newbie-friendly ship. I mean, I've had amazing games in HMS Warspite, 105,000 damage. One of the last 3 ships alive on my team versus 4 destroyers, and we won. I love HMS Warspite. But that's because I really like battleships, and I like reading about HMS Warspite's accomplishments over the years. Like the Battle of Jutland. The long shit, we've been detected already. That means there's a destroyer over here. So we're gonna pop this because I don't want a chance of Hatsuharu sneaking up on me and just nuking me with a torpedo. But we're gonna go all the way down here and try to get the fuck away from whatever's over here. There's the Colorado. But where? There. It's the Krasnyi. Probably not gonna hit, but might as well try. We hit. Damn. That was good. Alright. So basically support has arrived. Alright, so we're opening fire on that destroyer. We're going to support this allied destroyer. It is a Krasnyi, so it is a very, very gunboaty. Look at this. Look at all the guns just sticking out of the side like, yeah, we're ready to fire. Alright, another destroyer just came in. Another one too. There's, I think, no, it's the tier 7 Soviet cruiser, and the Nagato and Warspider coming this way too. So we just need to help support. We just need to do our role as a cruiser and help support the battleship's advance. Well, I'm not saying that's their key role, but you know what I mean. Alright, where the hell did that destroyer go? Colorado is looking at us. That's just a test fire. But alright, we're going in. Going in, gents. We gotta support the DDs. Not enough lead. See if that's enough. Let's see if he's a DDD sailing in a straight line. No, he is not. Good, he's competent. But that's also bad. He's competent. Then again, you gotta be competent to sail, somewhat competent to sail destroyers. Let alone sail Soviet gunboat destroyers. Alright, we hit. Good. He's AFK. We don't gotta worry about his ass. See? You can dispatch the destroyers like usual. Oh, sailing with the Hannah. Yeah. For the pride of the Soviet Navy. She doesn't get a float plane though, but she gets that sonar consumable, which is really, really good when you're hunting destroyers. Damn it. Shit. Eat the power of the Baltic Fleet. Alright, we sail this way. We're going to be caught between a crossfire between those. But we do have another consumable, so when I feel like he's getting too close, I'm going to pop it. God, why'd my ping just go up? But we got to start putting fire on these battleships. We're detected, so if they're competent, they're pointing their guns this way. Yeah, that Colorado's pointing her guns this way. So we're going to pop this, and we're going to go looking for that little DD called That's little DD. I don't want to give that Colorado... We can't really advance on them with a destroyer this close. And the destroyer's going to probably try to make a suicide torpedo run on our battleships, so I'm going to try to deal with her the best I can. Well, if I was using my brain, I'd realize it's not the Grimanoshki, and that she will be within torpedo range. She'll be within proximity detection range before she's in torpedo range. But, you know, I'm not smart, and I didn't realize that until, you know, just now. Detected by aircraft, yeah. You're coming for me. Miss me, bitch! Hey, where you going, Cleveland? There you are. You little shit. We'll hit him eventually. Well, you got away again. But this is the Nagato. These are the positions you want to be in. I got a Nagato. See, you have support. These are the positions I think you really want to be in. Like, if you're going to platoon, sorry, division. Why do... Oh my god, lag. But anyways, if you're going to platoon, I'd recommend using this ship. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Sorry about that. My internet's been a little wonky lately. But that's not my problem at this moment. Actually, it kind of is. That's not your guys' problem. But alright, we're just gonna say fuck it and sail this way. We need to get stuck in now. We gotta get him within gunnery range. Does he stop? Fire an HE. There we go, that's what we want. See, she can do this. Well, we're trying to put this Colorado... No, this New Mexico, sorry. There's 3 gun turrets. There's 3 gun batteries in each turret, not 2. Well, you see, if we're just gonna be opening fire with all this shit, let's just make it overkill. Why would you turn your guns away from the people shooting at you? If you know your gun turrets are slow turning, why would you do this? This is not playing to the strength of your ship. We just need to set him on fire. There we go. Now he's gonna burn. Don't want to sail in front of the Nagato being able to fire. That Nagato needs to be able to fire. That Krasnyi has gotten away. So we gotta be careful. He's still out there. He's basically stopped sailing, it seems. I think he's given up. Just kill me already, guys. Well, I basically set him on fire, stem to stern. Arson. Alright. Now that we have a New Mexico kill under our belt, let's see if we can find a destroyer. Huh, I didn't. Oh, shit. Cleveland shooting at us. Well, we gotta kill this Cleveland because she can reload like we can. There we go, we killed a Cleveland. And just like that, there's one destroyer left. Fucking New Mexico. See, I like this little cruiser. It's a real good cruiser. It gets the job done. What are we chasing? A Krasnyi. Well, let's get sailing in a straight line, gents. The Nagato is fishing that way, so I'm going to try to catch him between me and the Nagato. So let's sail right there. I like it. It's a really, really good ship. If you like playing ships like this. You know, keep the guns firing and you'll do a lot of damage. Look at that. My A guns are all turned. See? I bet I'm being detected, so he's within 13 kilometers of me. So I'm gonna go fish him. Found him. Whoa, if you're gonna be AFK, then I will more than happily nuke you out of the water. Let's see if we can get this destroyer kill, too. Come on. Damn it. We would have had him. But, comrades, that's... I'm not trying. The Krym. I hope you enjoyed, and if you seem like you like it, go get it. I mean, it's not a bad ship. Bye-bye.